Yes, what's... If you're ready to talk, I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all... I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died. But despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness, that's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be... Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice. Well, then I hope I can save you.
How can you I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord. The man who saved me could never go complete. It is good to know that you have truth. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only... Yes, that is true. I will never forget what you did for me. My cat, he will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us.
I've been given a challenge I can't ignore. We've got to go to the dune seas of This is between me...
Hey there, what can I do? It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being... I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through... Big Z and I will stick by you.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands... First, your ship is not on our list of plans. The immediate benefit is access to the... Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as... I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka... This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a... Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information. There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet. Well, it's not a very pretty world. I can't really get into that. It hasn't been... it's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some... Unfortunately, that information was incorrect. Not totally barren. There were a few good years, but the ore is flawed. It has... Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this. I would imagine that this outpost... Of course, this rock may have... It depends on what level of risk you want. While you're at... I suppose you could all... I can't say I know which of these jobs is... There's...
Yikukuno no ba mulira chikun. Ronda di hotonga. Takum just tak miki grabel mogo. Gachichu itabo. Che puna! Puna nai chatu! Chi gratu loda pograshi oni un comba cintono muchu. Ronda di hotonga kun hangabi. Ona kun. Tag bis tu ponko koki bakbaka. Ching para chiska mule. Kuyami jus chikata na patogaya. Fulki kokogala. Shagji locha wana wama? Kava volpa mulji gumuna. Kinchun chish manaman atota. Hakki jukrata bola shui chongatong. Chongkung tong haitwam chichi jom lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo. Ka chikun ida haudonga. Yiking kuno. Tong abog sha umnino. Wanga Takundis king. Kavadumpa ku paliamu kapata. Punana jak tolpada pongwale kandu. Witam tong up.
Papuilta, kolo luz nifa, undasta hielfa, uftäkel kris. Papuilta, kolo luz nifan repu, papuilta, kolo luz nifan repu, uftäkel kelfa, papuilta.
Please, will you help me? Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate, I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without... It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband, he said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited... Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. You will? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope it is enough.
Wow. Sometimes helping people...
This is how we Jedi should...
For whatever it means.
Muchashak Bakat. Ki Takum Juz Jedubadwana Nidibobo. Dom Nabunsh Tolpada Pongwale Kanduna Gumuchut. Jedubadwana Nidibobo. Dom Nabunsha Nununya. Kachikun Ida Takum Juz Dach Mikigra. Jedubadwana Nidibobo. Dom Nabunsha Nununya. Muchashak Bakat. Qui no dama pauler? Jedu badwan. Ah. Jedu bad.
Get lost, Tender. Hoping to goad me into talking? Good.
Nifan repu, undasta hielfa, uftäkel kris. Papuilta, kolo luz. Undas, uftäkel kris, undasta hielfa, uftäkel, undas, uftäkel.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? Oh, of course. Who put you up to this, my wife? Hunting is a dirty and tough business. What can old... There isn't any. Of course it's better. What do I care? I need to... Some guys will talk about honoring. I suppose, but I'm not real... Too long. Hell, I married her. It's not like I have...
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so... Alright, but I'm not sure what I repaired the sand crawl. The sand people attack them pretty regularly. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now.
Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama rulira. Tok ching ubapatu koji. Tom. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kunbama rulira. Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama rulira.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no...
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard... That may help in this instance. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation's... We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue... In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving... Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corp... Very well, though I do have... As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corp... It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you... The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons. Then you are free to leave the city just like everyone else. Zerka Corporation will welcome your event. Please, feel free to enjoy the door behind.
Achua Pengti, Yun Patisa.
Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama ru. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kunbama rulira. Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama rulira. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kunbama rulira. Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama rulira. Tok chingbang nonket. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kunbama rulira. Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama rulira. Tok ching... Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kunbama rulira rachiku. Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama rulira. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kunbama rulira rachikun. Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama rulira. Tok ching... Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kunbama rulira rachikun. Slimopa. Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama rulira. Tok chingbang nonket. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kunbama rulira rachikun. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kunbama. Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama rulira. Tok ching... Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kunbama rulira. Labodani winkisma toma. Wana kumbes chingpama.
Your wish?
Yeah?
Yes?
Laboda ni wikisma toma. Wana kumbes chimpama rulira. Tok chimbang nonke.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped
Chiwi aita ka tom chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri Baba Hassan Shan.
Ako chikopa. Rundi hautonga tonkin batonga buksha umenon. Laboda na winkis matoma. Rundi hautonga tonkin bat. Laboda na winkis matoma. Rundi hautonga tonkin batang konke. Shibedwana ni bobo. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinki rundi hautonga tonkin batang konke. Laboda na winkis matoma. Kipechao na kiniko senli. Naopundek. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinki rundi hautonga tonkin batang konke. Laboda na winkis matoma. Rundi hautonga tonkin batang konke. Laboda na winkis matoma. Rundi hautonga tonkin batang konke. Laboda na winkis matoma. Rundi hautonga tonkin. Laboda na winkis matoma. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinki rundi hautonga tonkin batang konke. Chopaka chonagan totril. Laboda na winkis matoma. Bedwana ni bobo. Laboda na winkis matoma. Rundi hautonga tonkin batang konke.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mom. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll... Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times. Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there. Mata has some base the pro circuit. Hurried up.
Rundi hautongatong. Lagola na rinkis mak. Lagola na rinkis makoma. Rundi hautongatong kimbata chubayo kulawis. Lagola na rinkis.
You again? I don't really feel like talking. I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times... You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but... Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. Thanks again.
Mucho shot bakat. Kieno no namapauli. Runda di hotonga kun hongari. Kachi kun ida hotonga. Iki. Tolpada pongwale kanduna guchuchu. Takom justach miki grabal mogo.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had any... I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along some of what I know. Ah, something I know. Well, something. Best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and you You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was No, I don't want to touch my bike at all. A woman? I never want. That doesn't matter. Ask me again in a few years and it'll be me. But for now, I don't...
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play?
Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are... I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please...
Basilisks were always much more reliable than the stuff you see in the river.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use...
What?
Ready.
What? Statement. HQ. Statement. I know some elements of my function. Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without... Qualification. Not so much, Master. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to... Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to neat... Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible. Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted... The deeper functions of my core memory, however. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being... Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I... Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the request, I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is access... And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about... Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specified... I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance. Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. Answer. Negative, Master. The human was... Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2... The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that... He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those... My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of... It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. Observation. While it may have been unintentional, my master's wording of his orders left little room. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential... I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Objection? Naturally not, Master. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, the resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination. Query. Do you know what the chances are of puncturing that sole actuator? I would have I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, sized observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to... Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already... Assessment. I do not believe so, Master. It would require... I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will... But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on... For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as... Statement. HK. Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am... Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is... And now rewire the last 3. Access complete. I have recovered information... Statement. It appears that my previous owner was a human senator. Answer. It does not seem so, Master. No. He required a protocol... I do remember that I was very pleased to be the property of a senator. One of his assistants discovered my assassination. The assistant was quite alarmed and told the senator I should be scrapped quickly to avoid a scandal. Naturally... Observation. Senators are not nice, Master. They are either on... I was most proud to have partaken in the political system of the galaxy. During the time my owner possessed... Given time, I believe he could have become Chancellor. I even eliminated a few key opponents. Answer. Certainly. Why not? I am an intelligent droid, you know. I see it. Observation. I think he would have done far better had he not... Answer. I am unsure. The human was most agitated. I was to go to their summer estate and terminate his wife. Along. Statement. I have no idea, Master. Cheating seems to be irrelevant. I journeyed to the southern continent, but it appeared my master was not. When I found the wife and her companion, I proceeded to launch my attack. It was rather a strange meatbag thing to do, do you not agree? Naturally, I shall... Statement. I believe the senator's wife was unsure what I was or what to do with me. It would... Answer. As previously, I have found a few more programs which will... There is still nothing from previous memories uncovered. With luck, I will discover the stimulus to unlock my core. Statement. HK. Affirmative. If request. Statement. As you wish, Master. You are already familiar with... And now rewire the last 3 relays. Access complete. I have accessed information on... Answer. It appears that previous to my ownership by the... Objection. That is unfair, Master. While Bochaba may have died gruesome... My memories tell me that, for a time, Bochaba was one... Over a span of 1 year, I terminated a grand total of 300... It was unfortunate but inevitable that eventually Bochaba would overstep his bounds. I had just cleared 2 hut households. Statement. I was not even present when my old master was assassinated. Answer. Allow me to say that I have little doubt that residents of that sector were fishing pieces of... At any rate, I quickly shut down upon my master's death. Observation. If that hut had only known my true function... Observation. It would have suited my character, Master. Answer. Negative, Master. There is still... As well, I believe I can restore several contemplative. I wonder how... Statement. H. Affirmative. Request. Statement. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Access complete. I have recovered the last of my... Answer. As I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory, and I have no idea what that stimuli might be. Observation. If it was, Master, your restoration... Sadly, that could have already happened and we missed it. Query. Wouldn't you be, Master? Here I am, surrounded... Surely there are more droids like me. Objection. Oh, fine. Correction. That would actually be my... I had completed an assassination in Mandalorian space. Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not return to where... He repaired me. Poorly, I might add. And... Answer. Such knowledge is locked. At any rate, it seems that my Mandalorian owner finally decided to... Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. It was quite distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market. Statement. So I did. Answer. There are a few Mandalorian imps. Beyond that, Master, there is nothing more I can relate to you. Statement. Negatory. I believe that there are no further deleted memories which can be saved. Those are protected by my safeguards and would be... The only way those memories could be obtained is through the proper stimulant. Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is different. Translation. 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by... Translation. 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted.
The raid predators are...
No one leaves Anchorhead with... Only one place, and it means dangerous.
Hello again. Is there something else?
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. As I said, the Sand People, it's as if you agree to... Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, here's your license. You might try... Very good.
No one leaves Well, let's see it. All right. I'll just scan that and you'll need it.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together. You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my... Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of, but he's not. I'm sure you'd...
Anyone out there? Could you help? Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, it's you. I remember you at Foz's. Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than you can...
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart. The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and...
What's with all the droids lately?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags.
I'd, really Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Having fun on the dunes, Tanis?
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life... Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters... I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for the...
Speak with the captain. He's the only officer we've got left.
Ah, so you managed to...
You brought some of your own.
Ha! Indeed I did. I do not need to hear your excuses.
Enough of this talk, Joggy.
We both know the stakes here. And we both know...
This is a matter of honor. I cannot... He has slandered me and questioned my honor.
I speak truth, and honor is the question here. The deaths of my... When you saw prospects for glory, you abandoned...
If I had not attacked when I did...
It would still have been won. You sent your own men to die there.
That's not the way... The Althiri were fighting hard. I saw a break in their defenses that left their... If I had not done what I did, many more warriors would have died and the battle would have...
You coward! You glory hunter! You were given direct...
I can
They do. I know that. But he did not have to... He cost us but... Why did you have to leave us there to die while you...
I saw a chance and I had to take it. It ended the battle quicker. Mandalore taught us that opportunism and flexibility in battle were to be admired.
No! You were right. I was wrong to question your honor.
And so it shall be. Yeah? Yours.
What?
I think this has affected me, and thanks for what you did. Whatever your intent. Yeah, what are you... This thing with Joggy, is there...
What?
Don't let me die! Please help! I can't get out!
Interjection. One moment. I believe... Translation. Result. I believe I've succeeded in confusing him, Matt. Translation. Translation. He is extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for... Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy. Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution. Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need... Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the... Translation. Translation. He says that will never happen, Master. Ignorant outsiders continue protocol. From his perspective, a reduction is already... Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. Translation. We are to be escorted...
What?
Your wish?
Yes?
What is it?
What?
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. I see that, but do you have the all-important chieftains, Gaffy? Then I'll take those off your hands. But the... Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People chieftains, Gaffy. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have... And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerga... I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are not authorized to do anything other... Very well. Farewell.
Ki mulira Baba Chiwi aita ka tongchi Chiwa aita ka Chiwi aita ka tongchi cha Agi mulira Baba kaki
Oh, see what? Good hunting out.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear on... Translation. Translation. He... Translation. He did not... Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than it. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow... Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful... Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the... Translation. His people found it, but... Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a... Translation. The hunter is a Clarification. We must... Translation. Translation. He says that the captive chop... Translation. Translation. He says that by his very extrapolation, I would assume we are free to take him. It is down... Protocol. We should not keep him long. It is an insult. Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful. Translation. Translation. He says that he... Translation. Translation. He says that the fact that you have to act... Translation. His people believe they are part of the Translation. That act of removal makes you... Translation. Translation.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at this... So, you're... My name is Griff. You know her? I'm her brother. She's alive? I can't believe it. What? No speeder escort? She's probably waiting for you on the ship you used to come to Tatooine, right? Thanks again. Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus, sis, just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon...
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides...
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years?
That and, you look good, sis. Like you're doing well. Financially, I mean.
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left...
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too... She'll be okay. We had our fights before. Too bad, though. You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some... That's it, huh? Figured you'd be able to spare a bit more than that. Greta, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested... Goodbye, Mission.
Yeah?
Sure.
Just the...
Save it, Griff. I'm not...
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you can help me with this anyway. As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient. Of course, now that Taurus is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian Ale has become... I know this guy. He's with the exchange. Now, if I give him a small problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch. Now, if you can get your hand...
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi?
Please, you have to... Yeah, I kinda told him You're back! Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn the... Thanks, Mission.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons, no more scams.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over, and once we've cornered the market on... You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Teresian Ale, and you give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you... You don't know much about business, do you? When it... It's your loss. I better get started brewing that ale.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Yes, we're still waiting. We don't have any new information, and I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerga. I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomat. You are not... I see that, but do you have... Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are... I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side. I'm sure. Sir...
Hey there. It seems to me... Big...
Greetings again. I assume I'm a... I can't...
I don't like...
Chiwi aita ka tongji. Chiwa aita kan kichana ju. Opana opja skrunky to pat. Just skrunk.
Damn it, Griff. Won't you ever learn?
Chiwa aita kan.
Hey there. I want to thank you for helping me with Griff. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the... Don't worry. I see all Griff's faults plainly now. None of... My brother is what he is. But I've learned... I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up, so...
What is it?
What?
Ubapatu Kochi, Tom Non Bong Chang Yung Yang. La boda ni wikis na toma, wana kumpes jimba.
Ikwatu haku jijiya, kombe popa muko varuba. Wakati manipolo izi zuna noku mulira, chola kinchimua, wala labu. Wanga chola ti izi, ikwatu haku jijiya, jawa iman wagrato. Ikwatu haku jijiya, kombe popa muko varuba. Una rio, wanga chola ti, una rio, wakati manipolo zuna noku mulira, ukumili chola ki. Ikwatu haku jijiya, kombe popa muko varuba. Una rio, wakati manipolo zuna noku. Una rio, wakati manipolo zuna.
Good hunting.
Yes? Yes?
Yes?
What?
Got something on you. Not pretend. I suppose you're going to nag me until I cough it up, aren't you? There's no... My wife's name was Neyama. She was the Yukatas. My wife had plenty to do with the war. Upon meeting her, I knew right away that she was strong in the Force. That's why she was... Neyama was a marvel of a woman. Fiery, determined, smart. Well, yes, that... Needless to say, I eventually won her over. That was after I kidnapped her. At any rate, I wanted to train her in the Jedi way. The council refused my request. I was an experienced Padawan, surely, but not yet ready to be a full Jedi, and certainly not ready to I did. I wasn't the first, and I won't be the last. I believed in her and trained her in secret. I ignored her will. She loved me too. I know she did. At the time, our love was... Exar Kun is what happened. Neyama was inspired by She came to me, pleading with me to throw aside what she called... I hadn't thought so, not right then. I was too proud to... I pleaded with her to reconsider, to think about all. She would have none of it. Finally, in frustration, she attacked me. It was a scene being repeated everywhere throughout the galaxy. Pupil... No, I had her at my mercy, disarmed and defenseless. But I should have. Sometimes I convince myself otherwise, but it's no use. And I let her go. To my shame, she went on to kill. I grieved for her death, inevitable as it was, even as the Jedi... I had trained Neyama against their wishes. I had failed to kill her when I... Not to mention that I had remained a Padawan throughout the war. A formality, perhaps, but with a trial, it was a travesty, of course. I told you that even the... But I deserved to be... Even though I deserved every punishment and more. They let me go. They said I had learned wisdom the hard way. For all I had done during the war, they wished to That was when the For my pride? For my cowardice? Which they may have been able to forgive me. Yes. It is all so long ago, lost in the... Let's continue on. Got something on you.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Kieno no namapaole rachiko ronda di hotonga kun hankami. Wana kun bez ching palamu. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking ku. Jedo badwana ni di bobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Ronda di hotonga kun hankami. Wana kun bez ching. Ka chikun ida hodonga, iking kuno runda di hodonga kun hankami. Wana kun bez ka chikun ida hodonga, iking kuno bamule. Runda di hodonga kun hankami. Wana kun bez ka chikun ida hodonga, iking kuno bamule. Runda di hodonga kun hankami. Wana kun bez ching. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iki runda di hodonga kun hankami. wanna kunbe. Ka chikun ita hodonga, yiking kuno. Jedabad wana nidi bobo, dong na bung shado. Ronda diho, mucho shat pakat.
Not this again!
For the
Achuta, Unga kun bistur Achuta, Unga kun bistur. Jedabad wana nidi bobo, dong na bung shado nung. Tune hodo. Dayata, wata yuma jedabad wana nidi bobo. Ronda di hodonga kun hankami, wana kun mucho shat pakat.
Finding this star map here in this cave gives me a cold shiver. You don't think it's just coincidence?
This star map is an artifact of the dark side.
Well, no point hanging around here. Got something.
Your wish?
What?
And you need?
Your wish?
What?
What is it?
Sure.
Yeah, what are you? Working for Davik was like driving a speeding assassin, mercenary. I've killed many Jedi until you, but I never wanted to Yeah, probably. Maybe you would have. But you're not who you were back. I remember a time when I could do anything. But now that I look back and regret all the chances I had as a warrior. And then all the chances I've had. It feels like something has changed inside and I don't know what it is. Is there something? Yeah, what are you? So deal with it. Yeah, what are you?
Statement. HK. Negatory. Those are the only...
Got something. Oh, that was not until many years later, to tell the truth. Nothing so extravagant. I merely traveled from place. It wasn't as if my travels were pleasant either. There were plenty of folks who did. If people weren't treating me with suspicion, they were... I got so sick of the treachery and deceit. Actually, I was on my way somewhere else when I crash-landed on Kashyyyk. I'd taken some damage passing through an unexpected asteroid field, as I recall. It wasn't what I would call the smoothest landing, especially considering I ended up I'm no mechanic, and besides, after you plunge nose first in the trunk of a 5-kilometer-high tree... Sure, why not? Seemed like an interesting enough place. That was a challenge at first. You've seen the kind of creatures that I was still able to rely on the Force to keep me safe for the most part. The rest of the trick is... No, that's true. Still, most of the creatures grow accustomed to me. What do you know? I'd done enough wandering by that point, thank you. Oh, they did at first, oh yes. I can't say... Well, that was after 2 decades of helping them. They certainly... When I could, I would assist a few young ones who would get lost. I must say, for a while there, the Wookiees actually thought I was some kind of benevolent forest god. At first, when the slavers took to hunting down lone Wookiees, and later when Shundar made his deal, I didn't see any point. I wasn't here to say... Not really. Kashyyyk is a place you can feel very small in. It felt good. What can I say? I did it all. The Wookiees. Well, okay, maybe I needed some time. I suppose I am in a way, despite the smell. For a race of... You remember the alien computer, correct? Kashyyyk was meant to be an act, or at least that's what I'm thinking. But I'm an old man who's had a... At any rate, we should be moving along. Got something. I have no idea what you're...
There she is. Get her. You seem to...
What do you mean?
Not everyone who fought alongside the Mandalorians did it for their stupid cunt.
You... I will not give him the satisfaction.
Worm, I killed your people on Cather in the sky. But the treacherous beasts fought back and left me with injuries that meant...
No.
I ended up in the lower city of Taris. The mayor was easy enough to best, but the females proved elusive. But then the Jedi came and ruined everything.
You killed my father. You...
Give in and embrace your hate.
Help me, please. No, I will not do this. He may...
You coward!
That man was a beast, a monster. I am glad I do regret. I know. What must I... It was for the best. We should continue our journeys now. How may I...
Got something on... Are we back? What's the best way for me to approach this? You just keep quiet there, you. Not to put up with all your busybody questions. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the story. You almost... Now then, a young man sees a terribly venomous snake in his small village. Nervous, the young man follows the snake into the forest. He clears the branches out of its path. Shush! Many nights pass, and still the young man continues to follow the snake in the desert. The snake eventually grows hungry. Finally, curious, the snake looks at the boy as he lays dying, and the boy looks back and replies, "Did I follow you? I thought I..." Well, now, that's... The real question is whether or not I'm as... I've told you before that you have a destiny before you. This does not mean, however, that your future is... You have the choice of which direction you take your destiny in. More than engine sucking. So far, you've chosen to take the lighter path. Can you stay that course? I'm not here to judge you or tell you which path to take. I do that because I think it's important. More important than remaining... I'm rather glad I came too, really. Now then, I've chatted enough for what...
How may I be... What the...
Yeah, what are you...
Chua Pengti, Yun Patki Mulira. Chua Pengti, Yun Pati. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Agi Inko Diskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labo Tong Hitwama Ag. Diskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labo Chiwi Ichuta Topa na otavo kasa Achua Pengti Yun Pati Kakincha Nawabakaon Pichage Borang Topa na otavo kasa Pampaki Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha Agi Chiwa Aita Kang Kiji Tong Hitwama Aki Inko Tune Potong Hitwama Ji Aki Inko Achua Pengti Yun Patisa Kakincha Nawabak Ki Tong Hitwama Aki Inko Tune Potong Baba Hassan Kakin Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chi Chiwa Aita Kang Ki Chana Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune Chiwa Aita Ka Tong Hitwa Achua Diskadosoki Ki Ki Mulira Ki Skronki do pacnimo Ci I Nasz Efraneus Eszryka Andaraszlara Achua Pengti Tong Itwama Ji Human Act in Ikatune Chon Nasz Efraneus Kava Yun Pa Nasz Efraneus Tong Hitwama Ag Ikotune Ki Mulira Chiwa Aita Ki Mulira Iwi Aita ka.
The Jedi can do it. What is it?
Yes?
The Jedi can do.
I will be your doom!
That is what the Jedi can do. Oh!
Just grumpy to Paslimo. He ita kang long hidwama at isiko tune. Kota jiwa aita ka diskadosoki.
Yes?
What is it?
Yes?
Yeah, what are you...
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malik? You're a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
Starforge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets. Take those fighters out before they report our position to the main fleet. We've got problems. We've flown in some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
Whew! Talk about your rough landings, Karth.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't...
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the
Cathar's right. This planet's a technological graveyard.
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and... You're right. That Sith fleet we saw must have some type of protection.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be
We haven't forgotten about her, but we can't do her much good stuck down here.
I only hope we're not too late. Bastila has been Malak's prison.
I fear Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force. Let us hope it does not come.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way.
I hope everything works out as smooth.
Well, so do I.